Look at this new tech here.
Yeah.
I like that.
All facts, right. We back in Oh, that hurts bad.
This idea of what these runs, the runs have looked like leading up to training camp.
It's been nothing short of really good, honestly. Everybody's competing, everybody's playing hard. Seeing how talented this team is really amazing. So it's super competitive, and guys are going hard. So it's really fun stuff.
Bull, I know the NBA is big now on exact height and exact weight. Can you tell us how tall you are and how much you weigh now?
I honestly don't know how tall I am without shoes. It's without shoes, right?
Yeah. Shoes or with shoes? You're gonna. Yeah.
I think like 71, 72.
Okay, and how about your weight?
Like 220.
Have they laid out a plan for you going forward? Obviously, you're going to split time in the G League, but what sort of blueprint do you have for the next few months?
We've just been taking it like slow, so there's no like complete plan. Yeah.
And how far away are you from on-court contact and playing there?
It's kind of like a check-step process, so it's like month by month. You check in to see like how I'm doing. So, but I think in like the next month or two, I'll be able to do like 5-on-5.
For both of you guys, who's been the player or players who have most sort of reached out and just try to show you the ropes, maybe show you around town?
Monte, he's helped me a lot so far, like on court, and like off the court, I go hang out with him a lot also. So he's really been like a big influence on me.
I'd say Monte as well. I've known Monte and Mike Porter for some years now, so just kind of coming in here and knowing some familiar faces helped me out a lot. So those two guys have kind of made sure I was good with everything.
Where do you know Monte from?
He played at Iowa State and I went to Iowa, so yeah, I've known him for a few years.
Did you enjoy yourself at the Iowa State-Iowa game?
I had a fantastic time. It was a ton of fun. Yeah.
Who won?
Iowa did. Oh yeah, I had my jersey on me in the Iowa State fan section.
For both of you, how much do you two expect to play during the preseason?
I don't know, honestly. I don't really concern myself with that right now. I just try to make sure I'm coming in and doing my work every day. I'm trying to make myself and get this team better as well. So I'm just kind of take it day by day, and I try to win every day. So I just try to focus on just keeping this up.
I'm not clear to play preseason.
You're not cleared to play in preseason? Okay.
Do you guys have any G League plans yet? Do you guys know if you're going to play, where you might play, anything like that?
I have no clue yet.
Bull, you've been in front of the camera now for a long time. People have been following you since you were really young. What do you think of the fact that people are so interested, not just as you as the basketball player, but they want you to comment on music and fashion, like everything, that you're asked to talk about everything?
I think it's kind of cool, but like sometimes it can be overwhelming because like you're just trying to focus on basketball, but then you get all these questions about like other rappers and clothes and stuff. So it's kind of like a lot to balance on both.
Yeah. When was the first time people started following you that intensely? Was it like 8th grade? Before that?
I think probably my freshman year.
Freshman year.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like a hope to take out of this season? What would be like your biggest accomplishment to walk away from this season?
Me is probably just to learn as much as I can from the vets, and then like to develop my body like physically, just like learn, just a lot of learning.
Yeah, honestly, making sure I'm getting better every day. Honestly, just what I'm focusing on now. Obviously, I speak for both of us when I say we're gonna make ourselves into the rotation at some point. It's gonna be tough, but whether we do that or not, just making sure we're getting better every day is something that we do.
How important is it that your father played in the league? You've been exposed to people like Shaquille O'Neal and some great players. I believe you played AAU ball with his son. Does that help in this transition that you've always kind of been in this limelight?
It definitely helps because since I was younger, being around those type of people, I get like extra few like tips and like they tell me what to do and what not to do when I got here. So I think it definitely helps me a lot.
Shaq mentioned that if he had the #1 pick overall, now maybe he's a little partial, but he said you compare very favorably with Zion. How great was that to hear from an NBA Hall of Famer?
I think it's pretty cool, and I mean, I'll be around Shaq all the time, so I know he plays around a lot.
Is he working on your post moves?
Yeah.
I love it. Good luck to you.
How much time have both of you guys spent with Nikola and Jamal? Have they been around? Have they been texting or anything like that?
I think Nikola just got back like a couple days, or like end of last week probably. So I'm just now starting to get to know Nikola. Jamal and I have had these relationships since I got here. We joke around a lot, but both of them have been really helpful. Even first day Nikola got back, he jumped in drills and was helping us out, kind of giving us some pointers, stuff like that. So I think it speaks for the whole team when I stand there. Everybody's kind of like real connected.
Do you see them as Nikola and Jamal as leaders on this team, or would you, as you already mentioned, Monte being like a leader in a way, like kind of coming alongside and helping you guys out?
No, I think that's fair to say, especially since those two guys carry most of the load offensively. But I think with the type of team this is, like everybody kind of leads in their own way, if that makes sense. So I think just everybody, the team having confidence in everybody is like kind of what makes this like not just like a one-man job. Somebody does leadership, so everybody kind of pulls their own way.